Hello everyone, this episode will lay down why blockchain and science are a great match. Have fun.
Welcome to The Blockchain Lawyer, a podcast on technology and law. Dennis Hilleman is an accomplished lawyer with over 13 years of experience and a passion for creating a better future through blockchain technology, cryptocurrency, and other disruptive innovations. All statements expressed in this podcast are the opinions of the host and his guests only and are in no way legal or financial advice. And now, here is your host, Dennis.
Hello everyone and welcome to the new episode of A Blockchain Lawyer, a podcast from Europe, but it's all about blockchain and cryptocurrencies, about other disruptive innovations, and about the laws and politics that hopefully drive them to change our world. My name is Dennis Hilleman, I'm your host, and I'm glad you're here. Today this episode will be a little different. I will read to you one of my most popular articles on Medium. I don't know if you follow me on Medium. If not, and if you use a platform, please check me out. I've got a couple of articles on laws and blockchain and cryptocurrencies you might be interested in. So this article today is called Science and Blockchain, a Great Match, which was curated by Medium quickly after publishing and is one of my most read articles. And it doesn't only dive into the applications of blockchain in the science community, but it also lays down some fundamentals concerning blockchain, especially cryptocurrencies. I hope you enjoy this podcast, and I'd like to know what you think of it. Just write to me or email me. Science and blockchain, a great match. For years, people have been talking about the Bitcoin as an electronic means of payment. The technology on which the Bitcoin is based, the blockchain, offers far more applications than just the internet money. There are already numerous concepts which could decisively influence the life of tomorrow. It is foreseeable that the public administration will also use this trend because the blockchain provides a framework for the simplification of work processes, which is still characterized by high administrative overhead. Which ideas exist and in which way they have already been implemented or are to be implemented is shown in this podcast. The focus of this episode, however, is on projects and ideas regarding blockchain-based applications in science. So what is blockchain? The blockchain is a decentralized database, which is continuously being extended by the users. In the beginning, there was the first block, the creation block. Each new block is checked for validity by a consensus principle, such as proof of work or proof of stake, and appended chronologically to the back. The result is a blockchain. The distinctive feature of this database is decentralization. Contrary to our previously known databases, which are usually stored on servers or computers, the database of a blockchain is distributed among its users. It has two advantages. Firstly, the operator's information monopoly is dissolved in favor of all users. On the other hand, the blockchain is forgery-proof. Within this chain, each block has stored the data of a previous block and the entire chain in the form of their checksums, similar to a checksum. The chain is firm and unalterable. The information stored in it requires no administration or certification. Such technology, which replaces the middleman, has the revolutionary potential to simplify processes and procedures for public administration as well. What are cryptocurrencies? Cryptocurrencies are digital currencies based on blockchain technology. The range of cryptocurrencies is enormous, with the best known today being Bitcoin, Ether, Litecoin, Ripple, and Dash. These currencies have different characteristics and can be changed and traded like traditional currencies. The unique thing about cryptocurrencies is that, unlike traditional currencies, they are not controlled by financial institutions and governments. As global currencies, cryptocurrencies are less dependent on the economy and policies of a state and are accessible to everyone. Cryptocurrencies have other advantages. They can be traded 24 hours a day in the absence of a of an official stock exchange, and they can generate significant profits by trading with them because of their volatility. Also, due to the use of blockchain technology, all transactions are recorded and stored. The recipient receives only the required information about the sender, not all the details. The flip side of volatility, on the other hand, is that the value of the cryptocurrency may fall sharply overnight due to sharp price fluctuations. Besides, the increasing use of cryptocurrencies may necessitate regulation. Central benefits of cryptocurrencies could be lost in this regulation. It should also be remembered that while cryptocurrencies are becoming increasingly popular and the value is increasing, whether or not cryptocurrencies are long established in value remains uncertain. The legal classification of cryptocurrencies also appears problematic. In any event, the legal means of payment is, in accordance with paragraph 14, section 1 of the, here's an example, German Federal Bank Act, and article 128, section 1, sentence 3 of TFEU, only the euro in Europe and of course in Germany. Another means of payment need to be accepted either privately or by the public. Cryptocurrencies are also no book money. It is such money which is available on banks' accounts at the bank's customers' free disposal. A similarity between cryptocurrencies and book money exists in the electronics of both procedures. The difference, however, is that there are no claims against the bank by cryptocurrencies. The same applies to electronic money. It would be in accordance with paragraph 1, section 2 of German Supervision on Payment Methods Act if there were an electronic claim against an issuer. The typical issuer is the bank. Whether holders of a cryptocurrency are to be rated as issuers seems questionable. It would be conceivable to value the users of the same cryptocurrency as a civil law partnership, in German a GbR. The partnership with legal capacity would act as an issuer to the outside world. There is, however, no individual legal mention of the users to a joint partnership as a society by using the cryptocurrency or to set the central issuing point of the cryptocurrency. The philosophy of blockchain is just a decentralized application. A regulatory authority should not exist. The Federal Financial Supervisory Authority, in German the so-called BaFin, also supports this assessment. The idea of cryptocurrency as a form of local money exerted also. Regional funds, like the Chain-Girl or the Circulate Secured Freigeld, are limited in their area of distribution and are issued in the case of Freigeld according to the philosophy of their conceiver Silvio Giselle by the state. Cryptocurrencies, on the other hand, are market money. They are distributed decentrally by all users. A regional restriction does not exist. As an internet results, it remains to be noted that cryptocurrencies cannot be qualified as money under the current legal situation. What would cryptocurrencies be then? Due to the financial assets of cryptocurrencies, these could be accepted as performance in lieu and analogous to paragraph 364 section 1 of German Civil Code, as in another performance than money. Also at this point, the question arises, what is this another? Cryptocurrencies are not things within the meaning of paragraph 19 of the German Civil Code, because they lack the embodying. All the computer software and data were already qualified as things when they were stored on data carriers. Such a parallel to cryptocurrencies does not exist, as they exist only virtually, and the wallets serve exclusively for the storage of a private and public key. Finally, the protection over the copyright law, since cryptocurrencies are neither computer programs within the meaning of paragraph 69a section of German Copyright Act, there are no instructions sent to an information processing device, nor they are personal intellectual creations according to paragraph 2 section 2 of German Copyright Act, since cryptocurrencies arise over a mathematical procedure. According to the current legal situation, no legal construct could explain cryptocurrencies. The existing legal uncertainty of entrepreneurs will therefore not lead to any implementation of the technology in the state administration as of yet. It remains to be seen how the federal government plans the future of the cryptocurrency in Germany in 2019 and beyond. The exploration of blockchain in Germany. Although Germany is currently considered in international comparison as a latecomer in the field of blockchain economy, on the reason of a published working paper of the federal government, Digitalisierung gestalten, from November 15, 2018, there is a fair hope that this could change soon. In 2019, the German government announced that it would publish a Bitcoin strategy aimed at creating sustainable framework conditions for blockchain and crypto assets and developing the potential of the technology. German research institutions and universities, however, have long been concerned with the possible application areas of blockchain technology and have initiated and partially implemented innovative projects. A section of these projects is presented here. First, there is the support for cross-agency communication and cooperation in the asylum process, which is a project by the Fraunhofer Project Group Business Informatics and Federal Office for Migration and Refugees. When we will look into a consortium study, Blockchain for Industrial Applications, also by Fraunhofer. And last but not least, we'll look into the blockchain for international trade finance, the development of a prototype for process optimization by blockchain-based letter of credit, also by Fraunhofer, the cooperative music box, blockchain to touch, marching music requests within a group by setting music coins on multiple titles, also by Fraunhofer, and the digital information structure for seamless mobility as a service, the open decentralized mobility system for a wide range of mobility providers, also a Fraunhofer project, the blockchain competence network, the student ID consulting by the Leibniz University of Hannover, the blockchain for science Bloxburg, prove the authenticity of data, secure research results, forgery-proof certificates and diplomas, easy access to open access publication, an initiative of a Max Planck digital library in cooperation with leading blockchain institutions, for example the University of Copenhagen and the University of College London and the Karlsruhe Institute for Technology. And there is the blockchain technology in the energy industry, micropayments as an example for charging e-bikes on long bike rides with an innkeeper or other third parties. That is a project by the University of Applied Science, the Ruhr-West. The Blockchain Competence Center Mittweida Showcase Region, a cooperation with various research projects sponsored by the Federal Ministry of Education and Research in Germany. As an example, the master program Blockchain and Distributed Ledger Technologies, Data Transfer and Construction, Blockchain-based Time Recording, mileage of motor vehicles in the blockchain, that's for the used car markets. So let's have a deeper look at blockchain applications in education and science. The area of application in public administrations are extensive. In the future, the life of a child born in 2025 could be entirely stored and managed in the blockchain. What sounds like a strange 1984 vision at first offers a lot of repercussions, which eliminates many annoying bureaucratic procedures and can dramatically simplify life, if of course data protection concerns are clarified. So the child of the future could graduate from school and university within the blockchain. According to its press release, the Frankfurt School of Finance and Management is the first university in Germany to issue blockchain-based certificates for a degree program. The first recipients are students of his certificate course Certified Blockchain Expert. Forgery-proof credentials can be digitally issued, administered, and made permanently available by using blockchain technology. Waiting times and fees for the further certification of documents fall away. For this pilot project, the university cooperates with Consensus. This company is a leader in the blockchain field. Blockchain for education platforms. The Fraunhofer Institute FIT, Fraunhofer Institute for Applied Information Technology, the ASEC, the Fraunhofer Institute for Applied and Integrated Security, and the Fraunhofer Academy explore the ways how such a blockchain-based system can work for educational certificates. A prototype of the blockchain for education platform has already been developed. In the following, the functionality and advantages of such a platform are shown. The project aims to create a system that allows issuing, administering, verifying, and sharing certificates using a blockchain. First, 2 smart contracts are deposited by an accreditation body on the blockchain Ethereum. Smart contracts are automated contracts that perform a specific activity when a particular event occurs. It's an if-then rules. The first of a contract allows the accreditation body to add, edit, and remove certification bodies, as an example, university. The second contract manages the life cycle of certificates issued through the blockchain. In the first contract, the accreditation bodies register the certification bodies that are to become legitimate issuers of certificates about the blockchain. Blockchain also stores public and non-personal information about the certification body in a profile outside of the smart contracts and does not include any certifier or learner information. The information of this storage system is publicly available and serves to check the certification authorities. In turn, the registered certification authority can then register certifiers, its employees, in the first contract on the blockchain and authorize them to issue certificates via the blockchain. The smart contract ensures that only approved certification bodies can grant these authorizations. The certifier collects all necessary information for a certificate, signs it, and saves it in the document management system. The digital fingerprint is stored in the blockchain via a hash. The second smart contract allows certifiers to create, revoke, or delete certificates. The contract allows this only if a processor is a certified certifier of a registered certification authority. Every manipulation intervention can be tracked back to a certifier via the blockchain or is entirely impossible from the beginning. The second contract stores a certificate entry on the blockchain, which contains the hash and the validity period. It enables an automatic validity check as well as an uncomplicated revocation of certificates, for example in the case of plagiarism or an expiring time limit. Ethereum address identifies the registered entities. The return of such an address on the underlying owner of the address is difficult. Certification authorities must be able to access the stored profile information, as otherwise certificates would remain completely anonymous and therefore unable to present a recognized performance record. The stored data is only publicly available information about the certification authority, which previously just saved the accreditation body. This system protects the anonymity and personal information of individuals, especially certifiers and learners. Not keeping this information on the blockchain itself has the advantage that, according to the data protection regulations, no personal data is stored on the blockchain and, on the other hand, more expensive storage space is safe. Students can create, manage, and provide application portfolios with their assigned certificates to potential employers by using a document management system service. To do this, the learner must register in the document management system. The system is not the blockchain, but a centralized system. Companies that receive blockchain-based certificates can then verify their authenticity and validity by using the digital fingerprint on the blockchain. Companies can use an application to upload certificates or enter their hash. The system checks automatically whether the blockchain includes the digital fingerprint of a certificate. Such a platform has decisive advantages. The work and cost involved in verifying the authenticity and quality of certificates can be significantly reduced on the part of potential employers. If uncertified copies are submitted, without the blockchain technology, they can only be verified by request from the issuing certificate authority. Even if a certificate authority doesn't exist, authenticity can still be verified by using blockchain-based certificates because the information is stored forever and remains traceable. It would also minimize the costs of certifying authorities for managing registries and databases for certificates and reduce costs for other users using that system. The blockchain-based assurance of certificates is also forgery-proof, allowing automatic verification of time-limited certificates, secure access to the platform, and certificate management. Trainees will be able to quickly assemble application portfolios of their certificates and all other credentials and share them with self-selected third parties such as potential employers. The sending of certified copies becomes superfluous and will save us administration, time and money. In addition to the Fraunhofer Gesellschaft, other institutions have already implemented similar projects. As an example, the MIT Media Lab initiative in partnership with a business software vendor with its open source system Blockers. However, the Fraunhofer Institute sees in the blockchain for educational platform the advantages compared to Blockers. For example, unlike Blockers, revoked certificates cannot be viewed or verified. Besides, the certifier stays anonymous at the blockchain for educational platform, while still being assured that he is a member of an accredited certification body. The platform of the Fraunhofer Gesellschaft will be further developed in the further phases of the project. Cooperations partners are being searched for further realization. American universities and cryptocurrencies. While institutional investors have initially kept away from the volatile and risky cryptocurrencies such as Bitcoin, Ethereum, and others, they are entering this world more and more. This development is reflected, among other things, in the investment willingness of well-known American universities in the area of cryptocurrencies. For example, the endowment fund of the elite Yale University, the second largest after Harvard, made its first crypto investment in 2018. The investment, its exact amount is unknown, flowed into two different crypto funds. One share was invested in the $300 million crypto fund of the well-known venture capital firm Andreessen Horowitz, and a second part went to the newly created Paradigm Fund. The latter is aimed not only at investment in cryptocurrency, but also at blockchain technology in general. Investment in crypto funds are part of a new strategy whereby 60% of the foundation's assets will be used for alternative investments in 2019. In addition to participating in cryptocurrencies, venture capital, hedge funds, and other investments are also part of this strategy. The investment of the Yale Foundation Fund is considered trend-setting. The fund's longtime manager, David Swensen, is viewed as a pioneer in institutional investment. Other foundations have followed his strategy in the past. The University of Michigan had already invested around $2.5 million in 2018 in a cryptocurrency fund run by venture capitalist Andreessen Horowitz, and in February this year decided to make a follow-up investment. The amount of a follow-up investment is, at least currently, not yet known. A document from the University Foundation states that cryptocurrency have become an important area of innovation and entrepreneurship, with attention paid to technology. Also, in October 2018, Harvard University, the most significant asset of all higher education institutions worldwide, reported having invested at least one cryptocurrency fund. Stanford University, Dartmouth College, Massachusetts Institute of Technology, and the University of North Carolina are also named as further investors in the report. Thus, there's a clear trend towards American university foundations entering crypto space and, consequently, an institutionalization of this investment area. Outlook. Undoubtedly, blockchain offers incredible potential to change our lives on all levels. Many new challenges accompany new opportunities. Data protection in particular conflicts with the latest technology. However, with this in mind, we should not rush to abandon a technology that has the potential to change our lives in a positive way, as the internet has done recently. Regardless of a possible regulation of blockchain system, countless programmers work on privacy-oriented solutions. Examples like Monero, Zcash, and Verge are to be mentioned here. They aim to analyze payment systems within the blockchain. Similar developments are to be expected for numerous other users of a blockchain. What is needed for this development of this new technology is a willingness of politics and science to delve intensively into the topic. We may be open for the blockchain strategy of the federal German government announced for this year, but the comments on blockchain in the condition agreement are only vague. If a promise made in November 2018 of creating an appropriate legal framework to unlock the potential of technology were to be implemented, it would open the door to inspire the public administration in Germany with cryptocurrency and other blockchain-based technology, and perhaps makes Germany the next crypto valley. Thanks for listening and have a good day.
If you want to learn more about Dennis, please visit his website, theblockchain.lawyer, or connect with him on LinkedIn or Twitter. Until next time, everyone.